Archangel Michael says, "The heavens move today in ways unseen, and your name was whispered into the ears of angels. You are not here by mistake, you were pulled into this message because the next moment in your life holds the weight of your destiny. There is a divine plan woven for you, and though storms may have surrounded you lately, something is shifting this very second." A strong presence walked into your room last night. You didn't notice it because it was cloaked in silence, but it observed the pain in your heart and made a report directly to the throne of heaven. God has written your next season already, and it's not filled with the chaos you've been enduring. The tears you cried recently weren't lost in the dark. They were caught and carried to a higher realm, and in return, an answer has started making its way back to you. What looks like delay is not denial, it's rearrangement. There's a move being made in your favor even while others try to stop it. Heaven doesn't consult the voices that betrayed you, it overrules them. Someone is going to lose access to you because God has seen what they whispered in secret. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Archangel Michael says, "Some people were sent to distract you, but the mission has failed. You were chosen to carry light, and no matter how deep the night gets, you're still glowing. You will soon realize why God delayed certain things for so long. They laughed at you when you were low, but your rise will make even silence uncomfortable for them. They touched what they shouldn't have touched, your spirit, and now heaven is correcting that imbalance. Justice is already being signed off. Don't move according to fear anymore. Move because you have backing greater than armies. What's about to take place around you is what many thought could never happen. You are being led away from a disaster. Your no was protection. Your silence has been your greatest form of obedience. Type Amen to get blessing 444. They tried to hide something from you, but heaven is removing the veil. Someone close knows what has been blocked from your path and has kept quiet out of fear. That silence will be broken soon. You will wake up in a few days and feel it in your spirit, a release, a freedom, a sudden stillness where there used to be anxiety. The storm has an expiry, and you've already outlived its loudest days. That uneasy feeling in your gut wasn't just intuition, it was confirmation from the spirit realm. Comment if you've been feeling tired and sensing spiritual shifts. The heaviness has meaning. The waiting is a stage before the curtain is pulled and what's hidden is revealed. Your time of wondering is almost over. That quiet battle you've been in has been witnessed by higher authorities. And now they're sending backup. Type Amen to get blessing 555. A document carrying your name is about to be reviewed again. Someone tried to close the chapter before the miracle could begin. But God stepped in and reopened the case with divine authority. You thought it was too late, but heaven says your name is still on the list. You were never forgotten, you were being reserved. Now, the timing has been cleared for divine release. God is not only going to restore you but will elevate you to a level where those who mocked you will feel convicted in your presence. There will be no need to fight back. The glow will speak for itself. There's a blessing that was delayed to protect you from counterfeit hands. Now that the path is clear, the true blessing is on its way. And this time, it won't come with pain. Type Amen to get blessing 711. Your name was whispered in a place where your feet haven't even walked yet. And in that sacred space, someone decided to favor you. You'll receive news very soon that proves this word is alive. Comment below if you've been losing sleep. The pressure you feel is not punishment, it's preparation. You are on the verge of receiving what others will call sudden, but God calls it scheduled. Your light has been irritating people who preferred you quiet, but now your voice will carry. The things you lost will return, but not in the same shape, bigger, purer, and protected. You're not just recovering, you're being transformed. A revelation is coming that will change your relationship with someone forever. You'll see the truth, and you'll feel relief rather than pain. This truth will free you, not break you. Type Amen to get blessing 818. Archangel Michael says, I've stood beside your window more nights than you can imagine. I have seen how much you carried without letting the world see you break. That silent strength was not wasted, it attracted divine support. A blessing is being prepared in a realm where jealousy can't access it. No evil hand will touch this one. This time, what is yours will be sealed with divine fire. Comment if you've had strange dreams lately. Those were not coincidences, they were warnings, and also promises. The one in white you saw? That was no random figure. Tonight, many things will try to distract you. But be still. Something is aligning while you sleep. Type Amen to get blessing 999. You are not broken, you are being rebuilt stronger than ever. A season of loss is ending, and what was taken without your permission will be returned multiplied. Even the people who hurt you will witness the reversal. Don't rush. The miracle God is sending doesn't require force. It's not based on your timeline, it's rooted in eternal design. Someone secretly wants to make peace with you, but they're scared of your reaction. Their heart is wrestling with guilt. You'll feel it soon in the spirit, an emotional wave that isn't even yours. The path is shifting beneath your feet for a reason. Your steps are no longer random. Each one is pulling you closer to what was promised. Type Amen to get blessing 606. Your spirit has matured in silence. The things that used to distract you no longer hold power over your emotions. You are evolving and others are noticing the glow they never thought you'd carry again. Archangel Michael says, I fought something off your body recently. It came from a jealous soul who tried to mimic your essence. But now their plans are in ashes. A gate has opened and your name is the only one permitted to pass through it. Others will try to follow, but the door will shut. What's next is tailored for you. Comment if your body has felt tired for no reason. It's because your spirit has been doing heavy lifting in hidden places. But now you'll feel a lift, a shift, a rest. Type Amen to get blessing 123. Someone who thought you were ordinary is about to be shocked. They underestimated what heaven placed inside you. That awakening is about to become very personal for them. The people who counted you out will soon watch God count you in. Not in secret, but publicly, for all to see. There will be no denying the power around you. You are in a season where what was broken is being rebuilt quickly. What took others years will happen to you suddenly. Because divine timing doesn't follow human rules. Comment if you felt emotional out of nowhere. That's not weakness, that's release. Something has been lifted from your shoulders. Type Amen to get blessing 777. A celebration is being planned in the spirit. You don't know the details yet, but you will feel the joy rising unexpectedly. This is the sign that the release has started. You've passed many tests recently that others failed. That's why God is choosing you for elevation. Your name carries weight in heavenly realms now. There's an opportunity coming that you didn't even ask for. It will seem too good to be true, but it's real. It's the reward of unseen obedience. Comment if you've been seeing repeating numbers. That's no accident, it's a signal. And the angels have been assigned to make sure you don't miss the door this time. Type Amen to get blessing 888. You are being led into a season of divine clarity. The fog is lifting. You'll begin to notice who was truly with you and who only stood beside your spotlight. A person from your past is feeling the weight of how they treated you. They will soon reach out, not with ego, but with truth. You won't need revenge, the truth is doing the work. Your bank account will soon reflect the shift in your favor. A financial blessing is coming from a source you never expected. It was reserved until your spirit matured. Comment if you feel this word tugging at your chest. That's not your imagination, that's divine confirmation. You were meant to see this. Type Amen to get blessing 191. Archangel Michael says, trust the path, even when you don't see the full map. I am walking with you. And though it may feel unfamiliar, this road leads to your restoration. The winds that once blew against you are now blowing behind you. The push will come suddenly. You won't have to chase, it will find you. A voice from heaven called your name at midnight. That's why your sleep felt interrupted. Because something woke up in your soul, and it's calling you forward. Comment if your faith has been tested. That's because your next miracle requires strengthened roots. But now that the test is done, the release is unlocked. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. A shift is happening around you right now, even if you can't see it yet. The people who once overlooked your value will begin to speak your name with reverence. They will not understand how fast things changed, but you will, because you know this was divine. The plans they made to block you have backfired. A trap was set with your name on it, but heaven switched the target. Now those who plotted will experience their own schemes unfold against them. You were never walking alone. Even when you felt abandoned, there were unseen hands guarding your path. Those hands are now lifting you higher. Comment if your energy has suddenly changed this week. That shift wasn't just emotional, it was spiritual alignment. You're being pulled toward your divine destination. Type Amen to get blessing 4444. There's a conversation being held about you behind closed doors. But instead of being harmed by it, you will be honored. Someone with influence is preparing to open a door you didn't even knock on. You are not who you used to be. The transformation is real, and soon the world will see what God already knew about you. There's a powerful glow around you, and it cannot be dimmed. The confusion you felt is being replaced with clarity. The person you were unsure of is about to reveal their true intentions. And when they do, your decision will come without doubt. Comment if your heart has been trying to let go of something. That tug is the signal, it's time. Your next season cannot include people who brought pain in the last one. Type Amen to get blessing 5555. A divine replacement is coming for everything you lost. The door that slammed shut was not rejection, it was preservation. What's coming is 10 times more valuable. You will be reintroduced in this next chapter. People who thought they knew you will be stunned at who you've become. This elevation is not quiet, it's glorious. There's a file, a record, a conversation, or a memory being pulled back to the surface for review. This is where heaven interferes and rewrites the outcome. Your breakthrough was always part of the plan. Comment if your sleep has been disturbed lately. That's not restlessness, it's divine activity preparing your spirit for what's coming. Rest now, because the next chapter requires energy. Type Amen to get blessing 6666. You are about to walk into a room and shift the entire atmosphere. The power you carry can no longer be denied or overlooked. This is the season where your spirit speaks louder than any introduction. A divine encounter will happen in a place you consider ordinary. You won't be looking for it, it will find you. And in that moment, everything will begin to make sense. They wanted to keep you at the bottom. They didn't realize God had stored your blessing on the top floor. Now that the elevator is rising, no one can hold the door shut. Comment if something told you not to give up this week. That voice wasn't your own, it was divine reassurance. You're closer than you think. Type Amen to get blessing 7777. Archangel Michael says, Heaven has voted in your favor. The verdict is in, and your restoration begins now. Everything they stole, blocked, or delayed is returning with speed. Someone from your childhood is about to come back into your life, but their purpose has changed. They will be a vessel of blessing, not confusion. You'll feel peace in their presence. That opportunity that ghosted you will come back again. This time it won't slip through your fingers. It was never meant to leave, it was meant to return when you were ready. Comment if your heart has been drawn to something unfamiliar lately. That's not random, it's your spirit guiding you to the next elevation. Don't ignore the pull. Type Amen to get blessing 8888. You've been marked for divine distinction. What others had to fight for will be handed to you without explanation. It's not favoritism, it's fulfillment of the heavenly timeline. A phone call is coming that will shift your entire emotional atmosphere. You won't expect it, but it will carry a message that soothes your soul. What you've been waiting to hear is finally being spoken. The blessing isn't just money. It's health. It's peace. It's connection. And most importantly, it's spiritual protection that no enemy can override. Comment if you've been feeling spiritual pressure. It means something is birthing in you. A new you is arriving with new strength. Type Amen to get blessing 9999. You will be shocked by the name that comes up in the next few days. A person you thought had forgotten you has been watching you grow in silence. They are about to speak up. A past door is reopening, not to trap you but to bless you. God allowed the closing to shape your spirit. Now He's allowing the reopening to confirm your strength. What's ahead is not small. Your blessing has levels, layers, and timelines. It won't just come once, it will continue to come for years. Comment if you've had sudden chills while reading this. That's not coincidence, it's spiritual recognition. Your spirit knows this is real. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. There will be a divine pause before your next big moment. Don't confuse it with delay, it's a reset. A moment of breath before your name is called forward. The person who ghosted you is being reminded of your worth. They can no longer escape the energy they once took for granted. Their heart is heavy with realization. Someone tried to bury your name in gossip. But now your name is being printed in glory. What they tried to kill, God is reviving. Comment if you feel like something is clearing in your atmosphere. It is. You're not imagining it. Your peace is returning. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. Archangel Michael says, I silenced a storm sent against you last night. You may not have seen it, but it passed by your house. Your protection is active. A miracle has been scheduled. You'll know it because it will happen in a place where you least expect it. Not in front of a crowd, but in your quiet obedience. You are not too late. You didn't miss it. In fact, you are right on time, and that's what's bothering the enemy. Comment if this word hit your soul. That means it's yours. The blessing cannot be blocked anymore. Type Amen to get blessing 1313. You're going to start hearing your name in rooms you've never stepped into. People will speak of your excellence, your strength, and your story. All without you having to prove yourself. Your image is being polished by God. What looked messy before will now shine. The glow-up is divine. Something you lost is returning in a better form. You won't cry over the old anymore because the new will comfort your soul. It will be worth the wait. Comment if you're ready to receive. That readiness unlocks the final seal. What's coming cannot be stopped now. Type Amen to get blessing 1515. Your name carries purpose. That's why it has been under attack. But even with the pressure, you never folded, that is why the heavens are responding. In the next few days, watch for signs that seem small. They are not small at all, they are markers of a supernatural journey. And every step counts. Archangel Michael says, you've survived what was sent to break you. Now watch heaven honor the endurance you held in silence. The reward is bigger than what you prayed for. Comment if you felt tested lately. It was preparation disguised as resistance. Now the release begins. Type Amen to get blessing 1616. A spiritual shift is happening in rooms where your name is being discussed. What once was a place of rejection is now turning into a platform of reward. The voices that tried to silence you are losing power, because divine favor speaks louder than human judgment. The clock in the spirit realm just struck the appointed time. You may not hear it with your ears, but your soul feels the vibration. That internal restlessness isn't anxiety, it's spiritual activation. Someone is about to be removed from your life without explanation. Don't chase them. Heaven has seen what they were hiding. Comment if you've noticed people distancing themselves lately. It's not your fault, it's divine filtration. What's coming needs purer company around you. Type Amen to get blessing 1717. That thing you lost and mourned over is returning, but not in the same way. It's coming back refined, elevated, and without the pain that once held it. This return is going to surprise you in the most beautiful way. Your pain had purpose. Every sleepless night, every betrayal, every delay, it was all part of this transformation. Now it's your time to walk into a promise no man can reverse. Someone who pretended to love you secretly envied your potential. They tried to mirror your energy while speaking against your name. But now their shadow will fall away while your light intensifies. Comment if you felt unseen for too long. That veil is being lifted now. Your presence will no longer be overlooked. Type Amen to get blessing 1818. There's a hidden blessing tied to your obedience. When you said no to what felt good but wasn't right, heaven took note. That one decision shifted your entire path. You are being remembered in a realm where decisions are made about legacy. This is no longer about surviving. It's about establishing generational glory. Your name will carry impact beyond your lifetime. A divine promotion is happening in silence. You won't see it at first, but you'll feel things accelerating without effort. That's because it's grace, not grind, guiding the way. Comment if you felt like something was about to break open. That pressure you're under means a blessing is near. Don't give up now. Type Amen to get blessing 1919. That voice you keep hearing at night, that whisper that tells you not to quit, it's real. It's not your imagination. It's heaven reminding you that your story is still being written. A person you never expected will come forward with help, support, or a revelation. They were placed strategically to enter your life at this exact moment. You won't need to question their intentions, the peace they bring will confirm it. The atmosphere around you is shifting. Things that once felt heavy will begin to lighten. And the doors that felt locked will begin to respond to your presence. Comment if the air around you feels different. That's the presence of angelic support. It has surrounded you without your awareness, until now. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. Archangel Michael says, there is a breakthrough scheduled for your household. Not just you, but your loved ones are about to experience supernatural intervention. Chains that have been in your bloodline for decades are being broken. You'll start to notice favor even in the smallest tasks. Things will suddenly work in your favor, from paperwork to unexpected approvals. This isn't luck, it's divine alignment. Someone who laughed at your struggle will witness your miracle and fall into silence. Not because of revenge, but because of conviction. Your rise will correct many hearts. Comment if you've been quiet lately. That silence was your protection. And now, heaven is preparing to speak on your behalf. Type Amen to get blessing 2121. The plans of those who mocked you will collapse in front of your eyes. Not because you fought them, but because you outlasted them. Your consistency became your shield. A piece of property, opportunity, or position that slipped through your hands once will return. This time you'll be ready. And no one will be able to take it away. You are walking into a divine setup. What once felt like chaos will begin to look like strategy in hindsight. You'll realize that nothing was wasted, not even your tears. Comment if this season has forced you to grow in isolation. That isolation was training ground. Now you're equipped for what others aren't even ready to handle. Type Amen to get blessing 2222. A time-sensitive message is coming to you within days. It will carry information that releases a long-awaited answer. Don't ignore it when it arrives, it holds weight. Someone is watching you silently, and they are impressed with your strength. They didn't believe in you before, but now, they are reconsidering everything. God is using your journey to open their eyes. You'll be compensated for time, energy, and peace lost. The payback is not just physical, it's spiritual, mental, and emotional. What's coming will heal the places you forgot needed healing. Comment if your body has been aching without reason. That's not just fatigue, it's spiritual resistance being broken. Healing is underway. Type Amen to get blessing 2323. The enemy tried to distract you with temporary chaos to make you miss permanent blessings. But you stayed grounded. That decision has now qualified you for overflow. Your voice will be needed in rooms of influence. You will speak once, and things will move. People will listen not because of volume, but because of presence. A project, dream, or goal you put on hold is being revived. The timing is now right. You'll be surprised at how quickly things fall into place. Comment if something inside you has stirred during this message. That stirring is the confirmation. It's not coming, it's already here. Type Amen to get blessing 2424. You will soon stand in a moment where everything begins to make sense. The pain, the loss, the confusion, it will all connect into one divine masterpiece. And in that moment, you'll weep, not out of sorrow, but awe. There's a person who tried to use you, thinking you wouldn't recover. But what they didn't know is that God was watching. And heaven has arranged a lesson they won't forget. You are not being punished. You are being positioned. The shift was not rejection, it was redirection into purpose. Comment if the people you once trusted have fallen silent. That silence made space for heaven to speak. And now, the volume of divine favor is increasing. Type Amen to get blessing 2525. You will wake up one morning soon and feel completely different. Lighter. Clearer. That's the day your new chapter begins. People who walked away will be drawn back, but not everyone deserves re-entry. God is giving you eyes to discern this time. You'll know who's for you and who's only curious about your glow. Your circle is being refined. Elevation requires separation. And what you lose in numbers, you'll gain in strength. Comment if you felt like doors were closing. Those weren't exits, they were divine protections. The real doors are just now opening. Type Amen to get blessing 2626. The story is turning in your favor. What once felt like a never-ending trial is becoming your greatest testimony. Others will be inspired by what you survived. You are not late. You are aligned. The unfolding is about to happen faster than you imagined. A divine announcement will be made over your name. Heaven has already confirmed it. Now the earth must respond. Comment if your hope has felt fragile. It's okay. Hope is being restored with strength behind it now. Type Amen to get blessing 2720.